I've already done a video about this. This is the guitar that So Stupid has been carrying for a while. And when we did the video a while back, I took everything down when I had to do the throwback video. And yeah, I thought, you know what? I need to put this back in there. So I've actually put the set back in here with all the extra pieces as well, not the instructions. And the only reason I'm showing you this is so it can match the shirt. So I'm wearing a Fender electric guitar shirt. I saved this shirt till the end of the year, not because I'm a Fender Stratocaster or whatever this is. Yeah, a fan necessarily of the guitar. Although this is a good set. I like the set. You can build it in black too for Batman. I like this shirt not because I'm a fan of Fender, but it's comfortable. It's one of my more comfortable shirts. So, and I've actually worn it a lot this year when I'm not filming videos for this channel. It's one of the I can't talk. It's one of the reasons it lasted this long before I wore it. And that's not the reason a lot of my shirts have lasted this long. I only have a few left. But I'm down here in the Bricklink store because I still got the roller coasters on the table and the Imperial shuttle. I haven't taken those apart. I've taken apart, though, every modular except for one. So I was able to take apart the Palace Cinema without anything breaking. Although I don't know where the limo went. Was it in one of those Lego boxes I did earlier when I was putting cars and vehicles? Or did I put it with the Downtown Diner when it should have been the pink Cadillac? I can't. So there's so many things missing. And I'll put this fender up for now. So this is what I have learned taking apart all of the modulars again. One, they actually have some toilets, which is good. And two, I am missing so many pieces off of these. And I thought that I would find like stray minifigures on the table or something. Charlie must have taken them off of the table. They're probably under something now. So I am missing so many parts from anything that was on the sidewalk is game for something to be gone. And so minifigures, flowers, trees, light fixtures. There's so many things probably missing. So, but I've taken all the sets apart and put them in the boxes, except for one, the fire brigade, and it's up on the table upstairs right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it apart. Even stuff's going to break. I know it's going to break, but I'm going to take it apart anyway. But why am I down here in the store? So, I made the executive decision today to start piecing together the Renegade, the vintage version of the Renegade. And normally when I do a vintage set, so that's from what, 1987, I think, late 80s, I would try to go and get from the parts from vintage parts in my collection. But really, once you get to the 80s, it's like, what does it matter? So I'm going to get the parts in my store that are the same parts that were in the Renegade. So they will be all new. And then I'll see what I'm left. And then I'll get the vintage parts of what I can find from my collection. And then, of course, I'm going to order the very expensive parts that are not going to be down here. So I was going to do this kind of as I film as I go. But yeah, somebody took the fiber out to our neighborhood. So I have no internet. So this video is going to be uploaded late because I'm going to have to, I also don't have good cellular here. I'm going to have to leave to upload it. I have to go somewhere where I have faster cellular to upload it. Not that any of you care, but the reason I'm telling you is because I need my phone, because it has cellular, my iPad doesn't. I need my phone to access the information to find out what drawers everything is. I should periodically download the database of Bricklink because I'm at the mercy of the Lego group of knowing where my stuff is. The only reason I know where my stuff is because it's on Bricklink. And if I don't have internet access or Bricklink dies, I'll have all this stuff and not really know where it is. So I'm going to go pick what I got, and then I'll show you. I got my trays down here, but my list is on my phone, so I'll come back. It'll seem instantaneous probably. So I've gotten all the parts I could find in my store, and I actually got a couple of used parts that I accidentally deleted a lot. So basically, let me explain what I do. So I go through my wanted list, and I have that on one page, and I'm checking off the things as I get them, and then I'm looking at my store for parts from set 64. What was it? 6954. And so I have to make sure each time to change the quantity, because if I don't change the quantity, then I'll have too much showing in my store, and then somebody will place the order, and I'll be missing a piece. So I was making sure to do that every time. So it took a little longer, plus having to do it on my phone instead of on the computer. It took me probably about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe less time. But I got most of the common parts. And so anyway, there was a 1x4 Technic brick, and I needed 3, but only had 2 in my store. So I accidentally deleted it from my wanted list after I picked the 2. So I said, well, I know I got a box of Technic parts. So I went over there to the box of Technic parts, and I found a 1x4 brick. Where did I put those in here? I didn't really, oh yeah, one of these. Wait, did I not get the oh no. Don't tell me. Okay, I got them in here. They're right there. All right. So while I was over there where the Technic bricks were, I saw a box that had yellow printed pieces. And I pulled it over to the table, and I found this. So one of the things, this is why I like, yes, it's a kind of like a FOMO thing, but trying to piece this together now that the Renegade is being reimagined. But it's fun to do this because I might not have done it otherwise. And when you do it, you discover what parts are rare or more expensive. So I guess this 2x2 tile with the lines, it's like a $10 piece. And I had one in that box. So that gives me hope that there might be some of these other printed pieces somewhere in my collection. I have several containers that just have random printed pieces, and some of those could be valuable or expensive. Same thing with the other seemingly common pieces. So I went from, I think there were 90 lots, 89, 90 lots, down to only need about 37 different lots. So I got about 50 different items. Of course, it's going to be the hard to get stuff, but just looking through the list, other than some of the printed pieces, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of these. So I can probably knock at least 20 to 30 of the other items, and then it'll just be down to the rare and very expensive parts. But yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and get this started. And I feel good that I've done it. And the only bad thing about it is that the internet's down. So I used the cellular on my phone, like I said at the beginning, and I did reduce the quantity or eliminate the part altogether. So my wanted list now for the Renegade is only the parts I got left to get, if I did it correctly. And then I'll double check it once I get done. I did order some things already, preemptively, and I'm glad I did, because a lot of those parts are disappearing from Bricklink, because I think a lot of people are doing like I am and trying to piece together or finish putting together the Renegade. And if I had did Styx use a Fender Stratocaster? Probably not. I don't know which musical instruments these bands had, but Styx, that's when I get to it, somebody's probably going to do this anyway, but I want to do a short or a TikTok, and I want to use Renegade for the Renegade. It's a very original idea, but that's where I'm at now with the Renegade. I'm going to go and finish taking apart the modulars and hope that I don't destroy the fire brigade. Again, this is the last one. I just got to be really careful with those dark reds in there. We'll see what happens. But this probably is a shorter video. I don't know. I still rambled. All I did was piece together parts for the Renegade and talk to you. I'm going to go, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be in a different shirt.